the party, the option to stay back and resolve the problem still exists.
Yes. But don't also forget that politicians, we work with time. Time is everything. And so if you're a politician that wants to stand for election, the next election, then there's a time within which you make a decision. Because when that time comes and it elapses and you are still where you are, and the issue you are there for is not resolved, you're out of the game.
For instance, which of the factions, is it the one recognized by INEC that should conduct primaries or not? Or is it the Nenadi Usman group? So it presents that dilemma for some of the party members who are elected into positions. It presents them with the problem, what do we do? Do we look for alternatives or what?
That is the problem, exactly. I, for instance, belong to the Nenadi Usman's group, or part of the party, because I say so and I belong to it because that's the group that is trying to bring resolution to the party. That group, we had a meeting in Abia, and every stakeholder of the party were invited to come to that stakeholders meeting. And some chose not to come at all because, quote unquote, they are the chairman of the party, they are the one who has to call for a meeting, they are the one who make decisions, no one else can do it. If anyone else chooses to do it, they will either expel you from the party or they suspend you and so on and so forth. Is that a way of bringing a resolution? I don't think so. I would have thought that everyone should come on that table that day, who all will sit and bring your representatives to now form the committee, the caretaker committee, that will now run the party for a short period of time and then call for elections. But, you know, some people have taken the my way or the highway. And so it's left many of them with an option or no option at all. Look at the governor. We only have one governor, governor of Abia State. We had the local government election and ZLP took it off. So what does that mean to Labour Party? It means Labour Party, you have no structure here, you have nothing here. So will the chairman of the party now go to Abia and say, I'm the chairman of the party? No, that rug has been pulled under his feet. But where has that left all of us in the party? That is the question.
So what options are before you now, ahead of 2026?
Well, we still have our leader. We still have His Excellency Peter Obi. We had a meeting with him in December, I believe. And hopefully we should have more meetings and see where we'll go. But time is of the essence.
Absolutely. And how are you fending off pressures from the other parties? Because you're from Edo State, I understand the dynamics of Edo State politics, APC in government and all that, consolidating. I can bet my money that they have reached out to you.
How much are you going to bet? let's
Directly or indirectly?
But remember, you see, I always say something, that politics from the outside appears to be, you know, something that is etched on stone. It is not. We are all friends. The present governor of Edo State, His Excellency Monday Okpebholo, is a distinguished senator of my class. And he's my friend. And we talk. And he's a parliamentarian like me. He's a senator, always a senator. And so that he's now a governor does now make us enemies? No. Rather, it should consolidate our friendship even more. Because if there's anything, what we look for in collaboration is to lift up our people in Edo State.
Okay. By your answer, at least, I think we'll allow it rest and watch out what will happen. We'll keep tabs on you. We'll keep our eyes on you on politics in Edo at the national level and all that.
Thank you.
But let's look at the National Assembly, the Senate as a whole. Would you say it was a very turbulent 2024? Quite late, the most contentious issue was the tax reform bills. It almost tore the Senate apart, regional groupings. We saw those cracks emerge on the walls of our unit, as it were.
Well, I have to be very honest with you. There's a difference between a spectator who watched a match game being played and the person who, one of the 11 who plays the game. As one of the 11 who plays the game, that is not my perspective. That's not my understanding of what happened, even with the tax bill. The difference between authoritarianism and democracy is one imposes his will to get to a point. The other negotiates and get to the same point. In a democracy, of course, when something comes up, especially in a parliament, there will always be divergence of views. With a tax bill, there were so many divergences of views. And you cannot blame any parliamentarian because they say every politics is local. We are coming from our local constituencies, and we all have our different nuances and differences, and something that is very peculiar to us that we come to defend. And so it is within that realm of negotiation that those looking from outside think that there is this